So over the last several years, there's been several people that have joined the church in the Murtaugh ward. And it's been a remarkable thing to watch entire families be baptized and to come into the fold. And so when our stake presidency was set apart, the first Sunday we made a trip out to the Murtaugh ward and their ward council to try to learn what they were doing successful that we could share with the rest of the stake. And we listened to the culture that they've tried to develop in their ward, a culture of inclusion, a culture of love and caring for each other. One of the things that I remember most was the statement that we don't hold ward activities, we hold community activities that are hosted by the ward. And certainly that attitude is one that has played out over these last several years.
Murtaugh is very different from other communities. We have a very small, very united community with a lot of good people that look out for each other. And I think the advantage of small communities is we have a lot of eyes and ears. And I think that is probably one of the biggest gifts of a small community is looking out for each other and being there for each other.
So my name's Antonia Alcala and I was born in Mexico. We came to the United States when I was around 9. I think it was 1993. This is my husband.
Mi nombre es Gerardo Alcalá.
Edwin, Katie, Jerry, and Melanie.
So we recently got baptized, and when I got out of the water, I felt the Holy Spirit around my whole body, and I just felt clean all around it. And I felt like nothing could stop me that day, and I felt at my highest point.
I really enjoy going to seminary because it just helps me learn more about church and Jesus Christ, and it also gives me a reason to wake up in the morning and get to school on time.
So one thing that I love about living in Murtaugh is how we're so united. I mean, I think there's this closeness that everybody can feel in the community where nobody feels left out. And if somebody has a problem, we have someone to rely on. And then that someone, if they can't help us, then we go around the community and we just come together. I mean, someone's hurt or someone's going through a hard time, and that helps everybody, and the community just comes together.
I've had the opportunity to travel all over the United States on business, and especially with my family. And I love the fact that everywhere we went, I still love Murtaugh. I think that it's special because of the people that live here and the setting and mostly just the love that I feel from the community, whether they're members of the church or not members of the church.
One example that stuck out to me was from Brother Daniel Tellez, who was baptized, him and his family, a couple of years ago. He was invited by ward members to come and help in a multi-stake youth activity where we were painting the Filer Fairground buildings. And he shared with me how being there with his daughters and painting and seeing hundreds of youth throughout the Magic Valley, it really made him want to have his children be a part of something like this. And that was one of the big turning points in his decision to be baptized and to join the church.
My name is Daniel Tellez. This is my wife, Nancy, Ashley, Hannah, and Aaliyah. We've been in Murtaugh for 4 years.
When I was in Jerome, I wasn't making the best decisions and I was headed down the wrong path. But then once I became a part of the church and started doing church activities and following the church guidelines, I became a lot happier and things were just a lot easier for me. My friends that I was close to at the time would invite me all the time. And I would always refuse to go, but then once I started going, I actually really enjoyed it. And then my parents actually we all went. We all started going together and we became closer as a family.
I've changed quite a bit on my habits. a lot of my habits. And as far as, with my family, I'm trying, and, we're not perfect. So we, you screw up. It's like, I put a lot of pressure on me, but then I kind of pray and helps me out. What I like about Murtaugh so much is, the community is amazing. The church is great. The community is the best community I've ever lived in.
¿Cómo cambiaste con tu bautizo?
Para mí fue una experiencia muy bonita en la forma de que nos cambió totalmente, pues en lo personal a mí, mi vida. Me sentí con un gozo, me sentí tranquila y feliz también a la vez de que ha venido un cambio nuevo para mi familia y es algo hermoso que nunca había experimentado y espero que así siga.
We love the initiative to come and see. We love people to come and see what we're doing. We try to have fun activities all year round. And just everybody pitches in. Everybody pitches in. It's not just members, but it's non-members. It's people that, if they have something, they're willing to share it. And that's what the community is all about. We have fun together and we center everything on Christ. So come and serve. It kind of ties in with everything we do. Every activity we have, we find ways to, it's easy for us to fall into the trap of like, well, we can take care of everything. We can take care of the meals, the venue, all the details. We can do that easily as members, but we try not to. We really got to watch ourselves and say, hey, how can we involve this person? How can we bring this person into this activity? We love it when they come and stay. It's just the best. When a family comes into the waters of baptism and they come and stay, there's nothing else like it in the world. And when they go to the temple and get sealed as a family, that's what it's all about. And the best part about coming and staying is that it's not one person doing it. It's everybody being a part of that. And being able to help them understand the gospel and watch their lives change in the fact that they now are experiencing real joy. We're their friends and they know that, and they know that we love them. It's not just something that happens overnight. It's just a way of life. And they come, they want to stay, and we need them to stay. We're better because they stay. And that's what's so important.